Hi Owlets, welcome back to another episode of Dream Daddy. Today we get to meet the last dad and then we can start to date them, so I'm super excited. Before we get into it, just a reminder to like the video, subscribe and hit that little bell so you get notifications of my uploads. I hope you love the episode, lovelies. Morning, sleepyhead. 5 more minutes. You have never let me have 5 more minutes, so get up. Fine. We have cereal for breakfast and spend the morning putting together furniture. Amanda is much better at interpreting the tiny manuals. We're able to put together a few shelves and one desk, but I'm pretty sure it was supposed to be a bookcase. So you excited for the cookout today? Excited to beef up my grilling skills. If there's food, I'm excited. I think I want to say excited to beef up my grilling skills, because that's like a joke on the whole grilling thing. I'll see this as a learning opportunity. If I can snake some hot grill tips, I think we can consider it a success. Don't you want to meet some of the people in the neighborhood? I'll probably end up standing uncomfortably in the corner with a plate of food and hope that nobody talks to me. That so sounds like me at a function where I don't know people. Dad, you're a beautiful work in progress. We'll get that butterfly to emerge from the cocoon. The social butterfly. Well, we better start getting ready. We definitely don't want to be late. What? No. We have to be fashionably late. Who shows up to a cookout on time? You know what? We're going to be early. Just because you said that. I head out the door and Amanda reluctantly follows. We walk across the street to Joseph's house with a store-bought veggie plate. I'm a terrible cook if it doesn't involve a grill. Okay, so I'm only good at grilling stuff. We could have gotten, brought grilled veggies. That'd be nice. I guess we're not as early as we thought we were. Joseph's backyard is already packed with people and the smell of hot dogs wafts through the air. Small children run through a sprinkler and adults chat in small clusters. So cute. I set our veggie plate down on the table next to 2 other veggie plates. Oh no. Huh. Hey, there's Joseph. I wave to get his attention. The moment he sees us, he jogs over, arms open wide. Welcome! I'm so glad you two are here. And you brought veggies! Let me introduce you to my family. Kids, come over here. This is Chris, my eldest. Hello. This is Christian and Christy, they're twins. Oh god, they're creepy. They stare creepily and say nothing. Then of course, there's our youngest, Krish. Wait, where's Krish? Maybe Mary put him in his crib. Oh no, it's the woman from the bar the other night. What is she doing here? Oh, and how could I forget my lovely wife, Mary? Joseph pecks her on the cheek, she smiles. Ah, Mary, sweetheart, did you put Krish to bed? I'll have to go look for him. What? You have to... Joseph takes a moment and regains his composure. Mary, this is our new neighbor, Adorbs, and his daughter, Amanda. I'd shake your hand, but I have a glass of wine that I need to tend to. I love her. Nice to meet you, Mary, for the first time. Charmed. Well, I'll have to go over there now. Oh, Mary. Poor Mary. Mary leaves. Oh god, this is so awkward. I wonder if Joseph knows. I wonder if Mary knows that Joseph knows. I wonder if Joseph knows that Mary knows that I know. It takes all of my energy not to run away from the barbecue and start fresh in a new city. If only you could move that easily. My wife has a wonderful sense of humor. But please, you two enjoy the barbecue. All the guys are really excited to meet you. Here, let me introduce you around. Have you met Matt yet? Who? Hey Matt, come here and meet our new neighbors. This is Adorbs and Amanda. Amanda and I both give him a wave. Matt's so and handsome. Oh my god, look at him. And his tats. Oh. Hey. So sexy. Hey, I'm Matt. Nice to meet you two. Matt runs the coffee shop down the street. He bakes a mean carrot cake. Matt grins sheepishly. Aww. He cooks. He also knows everything about music. His record collection takes up a whole wall of his house. I love him. That's me, the music guy. That's a bit of an understatement. He also used to be in a... I'm just the music guy. Always stoked to discuss music, tunes, and stuff.
Hey.
That's so cool. I love music. Matt's ears seem to perk up. Aww. Oh yeah? What kind of stuff do you listen to? Oh, dad rock, top tier stuff. Almost exclusively songs about being sad. Oh! I am going to say... dad rock. 3 please? Okay, we're doing 3. Almost exclusively songs about being sad. Rip my life. If it forces me to think about my own personal shortcomings or understand that feeling sad is as unique as it is universal, then, and that there's a certain comfort in knowing that, then I'm all over it.
Hey,
Dude, me too. Matt gives me a high five. That sounded like they were slapping me on the balls or something. I'm like, dude, what? Cool. Alright. Matt stands there for a second. So... Right. Cool. Well, I'll, be making the rounds. Feel free to stop by later. I don't think that went so well. We didn't get any love hearts or any eggplant emojis. Is he as afraid of people as you are? He might be. Wow, I think I've actually met everybody else. Great, I bet you're excited to get to know everyone better. I hope you enjoy yourselves. Amanda and I mill around and try some of the food spread out on the table. I pick at some deviled eggs. What are deviled eggs? I don't even want to know. Ugh. Amanda grabs a small paper plate and immediately begins piling it with baked goods. Oh, I don't want to have to make friends. Come on, Dad. Who are you going to party with when I go off to school? But I don't want to have to do pleasantries. Dad. They're going to talk about weather. Go, do it, make a friend. But how can I possibly abandon my only child as social function? That's bad parenting. They're boiled eggs with hot stuff? Oh, really? So like spicy. I like spicy food. That sounds good then. I just was like, what the f is deviled, huh? What? This plate of cookies is my new dad. Bye. Amanda shoves me into the center of the yard. Well, here goes nothing. I look around the party and am surprised to see some familiar faces. Oh, it's the coffee guy. Or is he the music guy? Didn't I meet that guy at a bar? Didn't that guy throw a frisbee at my head? Isn't that the guy who was throwing a fit in Dead Gotham Beyond? Isn't that Amanda's teacher? Hey, I know Craig. But wait a second, all of these people live in our cul-de-sac? That can't be right, I better investigate. Okay, so, we've met all the dads we can date now. Now comes the point where we actually get to the dating and getting to know. So that's really exciting. We met them all! Gotta meet them all! Date them on! Okay, so we can talk to Robert and Brian. Or we can talk to Matt, Hugo, and Craig, talk to Joseph and Damien, or Burger Time. I think we can talk to all of them, so I guess it doesn't really matter. So should we just go for the first one? I glance across the yard and notice Robert and Brian chatting over drinks. Man, I don't think I want to deal with being one-upped by Brian, or whatever happened with Robert last night. Oh no, they caught me staring. Oh no, Brian's waving me over. Shoot. I flash a smile and walk over to them. Hey guys! Dobbs, how the heck are ya? Settling into the neighborhood alright? Oh, you betcha. Got the living room in order at least. That's great to hear. I've been doing some living room work as well. Finally got the 50-inch in there. The game looks great in high def. Oh boy. Dobbs, have you met Robert yet? Yeah, we've met. Robert regards me over his whiskey. Good seeing you again. We were just talking about our most recent camping trip. Spent a night out in the woods with Daisy and Maxwell. She's definitely an outdoorsy one. Even caught her first fish. It's good to see you taking your daughter out like that. I bet she'd love it. I bet she loved it. And it's great she loves the outdoors. Mine loves being inside. Hey, so do I. So do I, my friend. Ryan raises his eyebrows at me. Being inside, making on. She won a local competition for that. Yep. Did I just put that on too strongly? Robert stares at me blankly for a second. Anyway. I haven't gone camping in years. Not since the last time. Same here. Well, things change once you have Wait, what happened last time? Robert takes a long sip of whiskey. Well, old Johnny Boy and me were out in the back country. Johnny Boy's a strong kid. Met him in my army days. Comes from Kansas. They build him tougher out there. Anyway, things go south pretty quick. Johnny Boy breaks his ankle when the rope bridge snaps. You could see the bone popping out through the skin. Johnny Boy's screaming now. Crying for his mama. Losing blood. We're 2 days out from the next living soul. And here I am with my dear friend bleeding out in front of me. I'm able to dress the wound, but now I got a fireman carry a 6 foot, 180-pound man over some of the toughest terrain I've ever been in. I wouldn't lie to you. There were moments during these 2 days when I thought about leaving old Johnny Boy behind. But you build a bond with your brother-in-arms, and that bond never breaks. I got that boy back to civilization, but I lost some of me out there. I guess that's camping for you. Brian and I stare in disbelief. Robert takes another long sip of whiskey. Oh, Robert. I'm just kidding. My friend John and I went inner tubing down a river and he lost a flip-flop. Missed that kid. Oh, not the flip-flop. That's even worse. Brian and I laugh nervously. Or am I kidding? Brian and I tense up again? I'm kidding. Phew. Amanda and Daisy barrel up to us laughing. Daisy is holding a paper plate in front of her like a steering wheel. Oh, cute. We gotta get off this haunted truck. Oh no, the ghost locks its doors. Quick, hit the emergency escape button. But trucks don't have emergency escape buttons. Oh, then hit the brake, I guess. And then we'll get out of the truck. Imaginary truck. Anyway, we're safe from the ghosts, but how will we ever survive this Arctic tundra? Daisy, you might have to eat me. Are you prepared to do that? I'm prepared to do anything to survive. That's cold-blooded. I like it. Although I'm not sure I have the materials required to properly cook you. You know, that reminds me of the last time I went skiing. Oh, Robert, what are you gonna say now? Robert! Wait a second. Are you guys playing long haul ice road paranormal ghost truckers? That word, seriously. That name of that show. Ridiculous. Yeah. Amanda and I love that show. It's the best. Especially that episode where Callum hides Flint's keys and Flint retaliates by breaking an ancient cursed urn and sending the spirit after him. Yeah. Such quality reality television. Reality? I don't watch a whole lot of television, but I do enjoy that show. That and war documentaries. Alright, Daisy. I found us a couple of bugs. They're going to make a great meal. Looks lots of protein. Going to keep us from starving out here in this harsh, icy wasteland. But there's a whole table of food right over there. Daisy, it's a game. We're playing pretend. It's what kids do. Live a little. Amanda gives Daisy a handful of gummy worms from the snack table. Aw, cute. They eat them with mock disgust. Aw. Let's go find the kindling for a fire. Okay, but not an actual fire. Because we're playing pretend. Now you're getting it. Daisy and Amanda run off. Oh, cute. What a cute couple of kids. There you go. Exactly. They're adorable. They're freaking adorbs, okay? Man, I've never seen her get along with anyone so quickly. I guess Amanda just sort of has a way with kids. That's kind of amazing. Daisy doesn't really get along with kids her age. It's nice that he's not trying to one-up me this time. Maybe we can have a regular friendship after all. Really? She just kind of keeps to herself. Her teachers say she spends every recess in the library. I think the other kids are intimidated by her intelligence. There it is! I wouldn't worry about it too much. Amanda was shy at Daisy's age too. She used to have a habit of crawling under tables and crying every time we took her to a restaurant. Aww, cutie! She bit people too. Shit! Oh! Kids, right? Gotta love them. You're required to by law. I hear that. Well, since they're getting along so well, maybe we should try and put together a little playdate for them. They do seem to get along really well, but the thought of continually hearing about all of Brian's accomplishments is rough. Yeah, that'd be nice. Well, I don't want to take up too much of your time. Go meet some of the other fellas. Okay, so we'll talk to Matt, Hugo, and Craig now, shall we?
Oh.
Oh! Oh! When they were like, oh yeah, and stuff, and they all come in, it's just like, wet dreams. Wet dreams, okay? Like, look at them. Look at these three. Like, yes. Oh. Yes. Matt and Hugo seem to be embroiled in an intense discussion. Craig looks on, smiling politely. I walk over to say hello. Well, I don't think it's fair to try and compare two art movements like that. Periods in art only exist because they're a unique byproduct of the social and political climate of a time and place, and to try and take something like, say, the Rococo period and compare it to postmodernism America, you're completely disregarding the context in which a work of art is created. This guy sounds like a douche sometimes. Probably because I gave him the douchey accent too. Matt and Hugo seem to be so busy talking that they don't notice me. Craig leans in. Dude, I have no idea what's happening. Let's talk to Craig and then listen to Matt and Hugo after that. I turn my attention to Craig, who seems a little more attentive to my existence. How'd resistance training go the other day? Great. Little River here is a great cheerleader, aren't you, tiny bro? Craig grabs River's arm and waves them around. You can do it, Dad. I'm so proud of you. Sorry for pooping on you. She must be a handful at that age. Oh, they always are. But it's so worth it. Craig grabs River's arms again and waves them around. Also, I'm sorry for throwing up on you, Dad. How you settling in? Almost done. The new place is perfect. I never get too comfortable. I don't want to say I never get too comfortable because I want him to think, you know, we're going to be around for a while so we can be a proper love interest. The new place is perfect or almost done. I think I want to say the new place is perfect. Let's do that. It's really cozy and the neighborhood is beautiful. I'm so glad we moved here. And I'm even more glad that we're right next to my old best friend. Aww. Craig gives me a playful punch on the shoulder. Ow. Craig's too f***ing strong for his own good. I remember that hurting less in the past. Sorry, I've been doing push-ups and stuff. Adorbs, how are you liking the neighborhood? It's pretty nice. Everybody's been super friendly. Seems like your daughter is fitting in just fine. Matt points across the yard to where Amanda, Daisy, and another young girl are playing. They're all sitting cross-legged in the grass, picking weeds and weaving them into little flower crowns. It's pretty adorable. The girl I don't recognize jogs over to us. What is it, sweetheart? Aww, it's a flower crown. I thought you'd look cute in it. Well, there's only one way to find out. Matt takes the flower crown and places it on top of his head. Oh! Oh, look how cute! I love Matt. Look at how handsome and cute he is. Am I cool now? The girl stares at him, thinking it over. No, but you're slightly less uncool than you were before you put it on. Huh. Hey adorbs, this is my daughter. Hello. I'm Carmencita. Amanda comes over with Daisy in tow. Dad, look, I'm making friends. Are you making friends? You better be making friends. Yeah, actually, Amanda, you remember the cool barrister from the coffee shop? And my old college friend? And, your teacher? Oh, hi, Mr. Vega. I didn't realize we were neighbors. Yep. You still gonna hand me that overdue term paper? Haha, great seeing you! Finger guns her way out of the conversation like a champ. She learned the finger guns from me. I'm very proud.
Oh.
She's definitely a charmer. Speaking of which, where'd my son go?
What?
Hugo looks around the party. He must finally spot him because his eyes go wide. Ernest Hemingway Vega.
Oh.
Are you smoking? Ernest is holding a lit cigarette. No. I see Ernest across the way. He casually takes a long drag of his cigarette and flicks it in the gutter.
Oh.
Unbelievable. Excuse me. Hugo marches over to Ernest and I turn my attention to Matt and Craig. Kids, right? Man, I do not envy Hugo. The last barbecue we had, Ernest tried to shove a sparkler down Joseph's pants. Wow. Nearly burned down half the yard. And the barbecue we had before that, he actually burned down half the yard. And then it spread onto my lawn and burned down half my yard too. Hugo walks back over to us, partially dragging Ernest behind him. Hey everybody, sorry about that. Adorbs, this is my son, Ernest. He so looks bored. Hello. Ernest looks away, sulking, his hands shoved deep in his pockets. Hugo nudges him impatiently. Hey. Nice to meet you, Ernest. What grade are you in? Doesn't matter.
Oh.
Ernest! Okay, I'm in 8th grade. God, are you happy now? I'm sure you were just dying to know. Yeah, good for you. Can I go now? I'm tired of talking to old dudes who blame my generation for the failing economy. Ouch. Ernest! Oh yeah, because I'm totally embarrassing you. Ernest puts earbuds in and storms off to stand in the corner. Well, that was certainly something. He seems nice. Hugo puts his head in his hands and sighs. I'm so sorry. He's having a really tough time. As much as I want to be the cool dad, I have to be the authoritarian dad, and he clearly resents me for it. I think as a dad and a teacher, that's about as authoritarian as you can get. Honestly, are any of us cool dads? Is it even possible to be a cool dad? What? I'm as cool as a cucumber. Aw, see that right there? You can't say that. My kids think I'm cool. But for how long, Craig? How long do we get to be cool dads?
I don't know.
I don't know. I think we might just have to accept the fact that as dads, we've become the machine we once raged against and accept our fate to unironically wear socks with sandals. Your kids may think you're cool now, but the moment they hit puberty, you're doomed. Amanda's 18 and she still thinks I'm cool. I yell across the yard to my daughter. Amanda! I'm cool, right? Amanda just laughs. She keeps laughing. I see your point. I love it. I love this relationship between me and my daughter. As much as we all want it, I don't think it's as important to be a cool dad as it is to be a good dad. We can't all be best friends with our kids. It just doesn't work. I mean, look at me and Ernest. Our job as parents is to make sure our kids turn out okay. Yeah, you're right. But it'd be nice to have it both ways. Hearing the guys talk about this makes me think of my relationship with Amanda. We get along so well, but there might be a time when it won't be like that. Is college when that happens?
Hey.
Don't let us eat up your time, Adorbs. Go meet some of the other people around the neighborhood. Okay, so we just got Joseph and Damien left, and I think it's burger time? I spot Joseph chatting with the guy from Dead Gotham Beyond by the grill. I wonder what they're talking about. I walk over to them. So I'm curious, can you walk me through why you had your house painted black? Where do I even start? The house stays warmer in the winter, it provides artistic contrast to the rest of the neighborhood, and it complements the crimson interior perfectly. It's definitely an interesting choice. Thank you. I'm very proud of my abode. I thought it said of my adorbs, and I'm like, ow! Adorbs! I was just having a conversation with Damien here about his aesthetic design decisions. Damien regards me up and down with a warm but critical eye. I love his eyes, the pink, so pretty. How do you do? I don't believe I've had the pleasure. I think I saw you in Dead Gotham Beyond the other day. Damien's face turns bright red. Aww. I must apologize for my behavior that day. You see, I take the goth lifestyle very seriously. And to be caught in a ruse by such a corporation as Dead Goth and Beyond was profoundly frustrating indeed. I hope you know that while my anger may have been justified, it was no such way for a gentleman to act. It's okay, man. Do tell me about yourself. Are you new to the area? Yes, my daughter and I just moved in the other day. She was the one I took to Dead Goth and Beyond. Very good taste on her part. Does she partake in the goth lifestyle? I think for a second. I look over to Amanda, who's hanging out with some older kids in the neighborhood. Hey Amanda! Would you consider yourself goth? Amanda yells back. I wouldn't necessarily try and fall under any specific label, but I guess if I had to choose, I would describe myself as twee hipster, with some Norcoma leanings. I don't even know what that means. Bats are cool though. Aw, pity. This is so funny. Are you enjoying the party so far? Oh, definitely. Thanks so much for putting this on. It's nice to be in a cul-de-sac where everyone is so friendly and welcoming. Amanda walks up to the conversation. I also like The Lost Boys a lot. Really good movie. Does that count as goth? I would, my dear. I don't believe we've had the pleasure of meeting. Damien Bloodmarch, at your service. Damien finishes the sentence with a flourish and a bow, producing a single rose and offering it to Amanda. Aw, cute. Amanda blushes and returns the gesture with a curtsy. My, you do know how to treat a lady. Hello, Amanda. Seemingly out of nowhere, Joseph's twin kids appear. Are they speaking in unison? Hi? Won't you come play with us? Come play with us. Guys, enough with the creepy twin shtick. We've talked about this. Christian and Christy slowly back away. They're so creepy. Beep. Where do you think they got that from? Mary pops into the conversation, wine in hand. I don't know. Mary takes a long sip of wine. I think I may have taped over VeggieTales VHS with The Shining. Who knows? She takes another sip of her wine. Where's Krish? Wasn't he with you? You had him a moment ago. He's probably stuffing dirt in his mouth. He'll be alright. Toddlers are pretty resilient. Mary tips her glass to me. Ain't my first time at the rodeo. It's my fourth. I have squeezed 4 little... Sweetheart, would you do me a favor and please find Krish? That would be great. I'm sure he's fine. Mary. Okay, jeez. Mary finishes her wine and wanders off. Dan, can we go now? Oh, Lucian. Have I introduced you to Adorbs yet? Hey, it's that punk from Amanda's school. I remember you. Whatever. That's no way for a young man to speak to his elders. Be polite. Lucian bows. Whatever. Lucian bows again. Mr. Christensen, may I have a veggie burger, sir? Coming right up, bud. Are you vegetarian? Yep. Make that 2 veggie burgers. Do you know that some people in the Victorian era were vegetarians? They described carnivorous type people as bloodlappers. Dan. That's really interesting, Damien. Joseph turns to the grill. Just a hint of tattoo peeks out from underneath his sleeve. Ooh, got a tattoo too. I can't believe I didn't notice it before. It looks like the bottom of an anchor? Whoa, is that a tattoo? Whoa. Yep, I wasn't always a youth pastor, you know. That's so cool. Want to see mine?
Oh my.
What? Lucian pulls back some rubber bracelets, revealing a lopsided 666 on the back of his hand. My buddy gave me a stick and poke tattoo last week. I think it's healing up pretty good. Lucian! We'll talk about this later. That's pretty cool. What's the significance of the tattoo? I don't know. I just thought it looked sick. Well, in my opinion, the only reason you need to get a tattoo is because you want one. Careful though, that number carries weight. Man, Joseph is a way cooler youth pastor than I thought. I just figured youth pastors popped out of the womb with a Bible. I wonder what he did before preaching. Oh. And without further ado, let's work some magic. Joseph closes his eyes, takes a deep breath, and gets to work. With the greatest of ease, he sets patties on the grill, flourishing as he flips his spatula in the air. It's easily some of the best grill work I've ever seen. You guys think this is my first time in front of a grill? He's working faster now, effortlessly tossing cheese onto patties and perfectly grilling onions on the side. One after the other, the dads take notice and crowd around Joseph to admire his masterful technique. So good. You probably didn't know this, Adorbs, but Joseph is known around here for his grillmanship. He's ungrillable.
Bro.
I tried to get on his level, but I just can't catch up. Let us keep studying. He has a rare quality about him. Mustn't we keep talking about this? Can't we appreciate the artist? I've never seen him make a mistake. Okay, we need to stop. This is getting too cheesy. Please stop. All of the children at the party blew the glorious display of puns in unison. Alright guys, the food's ready. Please form an orderly barbecue. Amanda groans. We all grab our food and hang out, enjoying perfectly cooked cheeseburgers. Yeah. Man, it's so wild how all of us dads live in the same cul-de-sac. Kinda nice, isn't it? It feels like there's a real community here. Totally helps when you're just a single dad trying to raise kids. / a kid. We're happy to have you here, man. I think you're gonna like this neighborhood a lot. Oh. Plus, Amanda seems to be getting along with all the kids. If she decides to get into the babysitting game, she'll really make a killing. Hey, why don't you add us all on Dad Book? This is where we start dating them! Dad Book? Yeah, it's a great social network for dads to keep in touch with each other. We're all on it, so if you ever need to reach out to anyone, that's the simplest way to do it. Sorry, I'm just an old-fashioned dad. Social media goes over my head sometimes. Don't worry, Pops. I'll help you figure it out. The rest of the barbecue goes smoothly. We all trade stories and drink beer as our kids play on the lawn. Amanda breaks up a fight between Carmencita and those weird twins. I think they wanted her soul? Weird. Amanda and I walk back to our place as the sun sets over the neighborhood. Huh. Pretty fun party, don't you think? Okay, so 1, I got a burger in me. 2, I felt like it was a networking event. 3, wish I could be playing Paranormal Ice Road Truckers. Let's do 3, because I really want to do that. You and Daisy seemed like you were having a way better time than I was. Yeah. Aww! Because we were! Well, hey, at least you met some other cool dads. You should hit them up on Dad Book. I will hit on them on Dad Book. Maybe I will, if I ever figure out how social media works. I have a good feeling about this place. Me too, Dad. Yay! So we got to meet all the dads. Yes, what do you think of Matt? I really like him. I think he's like the hottest dad probably. And I also think that he seems like a really sweet guy too. I loved how his daughter put the flower crown on him. It was so cute. And as you all know, I go for cute, so I really like that. We also got to know the other dads a bit more, which I'm really happy about. And yes, we get to date them. Finally, the next episode, we get to date someone, I think. Who would you like me to date? Like, do you have a preference of who I should date first or who I should date sooner? Let me know down in the comments. If you liked the video, please hit that like button. And also please subscribe and hit the bell so you don't miss any more videos. I'll see you next time on our first date. Oh no, I said new game! Beep! Hold on, I was setting up Dream Daddy before I switched scene. And I accidentally said new game. I hope that doesn't override what I've already got. I'm just trying to click escape. No, escape. Escape. No. I actually don't know if I can exit out of this. Like, start of this game. Hold on. I might have to actually quit the game and then come back into it. Give me a second, guys. Actually, this mightn't be the right one. It's not the right one, is it? Hold on. Hold on, hold on. I might have gone into the wrong save again. Give me a second. I did. I went into the new one that was auto-saved. Hold on. I need to get out of again. We'll get there, guys. We'll get this going properly. I swear. I swear it'll happen. Let's give this one more go of me actually clicking on the right file. Continue. Let's get rid of that one, because that was the one I accidentally made, and we're doing Cookout, Adorbs. Here we go. Oh god, what do we do? What do we do? There's too many choices! I'm so confused. I'm so confused. What do we do with our lives? Should we just do 1? 2? Oh my god, 3! Oh my god! Why? Why are you doing this to me? You know what? You know what? I'll just make a decision, because otherwise I feel like this will never end. I am going to say, Dad Rock. 3 final answer. Oh my god, you're killing me! You're killing me! Number 1, going once. Going twice. I don't know how much lag there is between me and you guys, so going 2.5 times. Going 3 times. 3, please? Okay, we're doing 3. Almost exclusively songs about being sad. Rip my life. You're completely disregarding the context in which a work of art is created. This guy sounds like a douche sometimes. Probably because I gave him the douchey accent too.